My name is Lamille and I go to Pittsburgh High School. And my question is, how do you pay for college?
What's up, Lamille? Great question. My name is Brother Matt, and I'm a mentor at Cal Poly Humboldt. How do you pay for college? Well, FAFSA is a great opportunity and resource for everyone to use. It's basically free money. It helps pay for tuition, housing, and food costs, and other different things that may or may not arise during your college experience. On top of FAFSA, there are loans and scholarships and grants. Definitely look into local scholarships and grants. There's a bunch of them, and they reward you with money for doing different things. So do some research in that area and take advantage of all these scholarships and grants, because there are organizations and people out there that really want you to go to college and tries to make that experience affordable as well.
Hey, what's up, Lamille? This is Abranetti, sixth year here at Cal Poly Humboldt, and I'm going to be answering your question on how do you pay for college. The way I pretty much paid for my schooling here at Humboldt was through FAFSA and loans. I got like 1 or 2 scholarships throughout my 6-year stay here, but I didn't pay for much. So I would say one of the ways you could pay for college is just by applying through financial aid, making sure you got your paperwork in. You're going to be using your parents' taxes unless you're, kind of living on your own, doing your own thing. Then you'll submit your own paperwork, your own taxes for that. But that's kind of much how I did it. Just took out a lot of loans under my name, and just been pushing ever since.
Most definitely I want to apply for FAFSA, but I also want to apply for scholarships like academic scholarships and athletic scholarships for morning track.
My name is Kamari and I attend Pittsburgh High School, and my question is, what does it take to get to college?
What's up, Kamari? Great question. What does it take to get to college? Well, in terms of characteristics, I think the most important ones is dedication, accountability, and maturity. And these 3 will take you further in life as well. You need to be dedicated to what you do in every facet, especially in academia. Sometimes you'll feel like, what's the point? Like, why am I studying this? You'll feel like you want to give up, but that's okay. You got to push through that, and you got to remember why you're here and what you're studying for and why that matters to you. And you got to be accountable for the decisions, behaviors you make. A lot of freedom. No one's going to hold your hand. And sometimes the best decision isn't the most fun one, and that's the sacrifice you have to be willing to make. And maturity. You're dealing with very intelligent people, and they know how to articulate themselves very well. And these are skills that will help you in school and in life.
Hey, what's up, Kamari? I'm going to be answering your question on what does it take to get to college. Hard work and dedication, man. Shout out Nipsey Hussle. The first thing that I took for me to get here was being dedicated. I took a year absence after high school, and I knew that I wanted to come back. I stayed dedicated to the process of being here. I did the hard work. I did the labor job. I did the backbreaking under the sun, and I didn't like that. That wasn't for me, so I had to pick a different route. So that's one of the 2 things that led me here. But dedication and hard work, you could apply that anywhere else outside of life as well. You want to stay dedicated to becoming a better person. You want to work hard to provide for your family, to provide for your community, and to provide for yourself, man. But in our reality, you just gotta have to believe in yourself, trust yourself, and understand that things are not going to come easy. But if you stay on that process and if you work hard enough, you should get what you're looking for.
My name is Omari Rucker. I go to Pittsburgh High School, and my question is, what is the difference between college and high school?
So in my opinion, based off different college tours and being a high school student, the difference between college and high school is in college you have more free time. Classes are definitely going to be way more difficult. However, you will have more freedom, and it'll definitely be a better experience in high school. So these next 4 years that you're going to put up with in high school, they're going to be worth it when you get to a good college and you're on your own.
Gomez, I a junior here at Natomas High School, and the difference between college and high school is that in high school you kind of figure out who you are and like what you're going to do in the future, and in college you get to really apply those skills you learned in high school, like about like identity and like who you are as a person. You really get to explore that more in college through academics, social connections you make, and just like the things you want to do as a career.
What's up, Omari? Thank you for the question. It's a great question. What's the difference between high school and college? Well, I would say in high school, it's a lot easier, right? Sometimes you get through classes and your years in high school without really having to study or putting in too much work in, or, you know, depending on what classes you take and stuff like that. But in college, it's a whole different beast, right? You have to be responsible and accountable for your own decisions and behaviors, and these things will affect your performance in college. There's a lot of freedom that comes with being in college. You're almost basically an adult, new sense of independence. With that independence comes accountability, and you got to be accountable for what you do in college. It's important, and it's a great transition time for young men to understand what it means to be an adult and what it means to be a man and to provide for the community, for family, and for yourself.
Hey, what's up, Amari? Great question, man. Difference between high school and college is huge, huge. In high school, you're studying what people want you to study. You're reading, you're doing things that are put in front of you. But here in college, you study what you want. You want to learn, you get to learn what you want. You get to talk to who you want to talk to. You get to ask the questions that you want to ask. So that's the first difference, right? Of like the material, the subject. The subject is different, You're more into what you're doing compared to high school, where you feel forced to just be there from 7 to 5, 7 to 3, whatever the case may be. You just feel forced there. But here, man, you have that freedom, you have that maturity to understand, that not only are you paying to be here, but you want to be here. So there's a big difference, and there's also a big difference that has to come from within you to be here. Yo, what's good, Pittsburgh High School? I just want to say, shouts out to you, shouts out to everybody. Thank you for being vulnerable. Thank you for being brave. And I really appreciate the questions, man. I really hope that you get something out of it. And if you don't, we have more brothers here that you could relate to, you could talk to, I'm not the only story, there's many experiences, there's many stories in this field and within this journey that we're all taking, but I just want to commend you and thank you, for just putting those questions out there. It's not easy, but we're trying.